only truth as I see it. We are all born into the entanglement of destiny and desire. We all enter and leave all realms and states through a portal of love, with, at its lowest level, sex being the gateway, the lock and key. It's what created everything. And once we are here and entangled in destiny, part of time, and desire, which is how we use that time and space. And then we have a typical desire to be entertained. And when the desire for entertainment diminishes, we begin to feel the destiny of our enlightenment, the rising. We are in dense bodies, and we'll say, well, I've never seen a ghost use a toilet before, so if you have to, use the bathroom, you're still alive. Well, it doesn't really prove anything, because life then would just be what we consider functions of this body, where in fact we don't require the same things in our other bodies. When they say many mansions, what they mean is we have different bodies in different states of consciousness. And if you don't become chained through your mind into those bodies, well then, in a sense, we kind of get placed where we have to, and we also get to choose. But how that happens is part of the great mystery of it all. We're not supposed to know everything totally. That would sort of break the spell of progression for us. We would be stuck in different forms of loops eternally without any progression. And the grand design is to progress. In fact, the more you have to go through to get there, the more certain it is that you will be freed from those things. The human body is dense matter. You eat food and it comes out of you, etc. That doesn't mean we are the most alive. In fact, it might mean that this is the closest to death that there is, because we are chained spiritually to this physical body. And every time you sleep, you lay down. Unless you're a horse, you lay down and you sleep. You don't ever lay down and sleep inside of a dream. The reason for that is those bodies are based on a different kind of light, where everything is about frequency, spectrums. That's what everything operates on. The person who says that they are most alive in this body is someone who can't see past the chains of it. They don't realize, they haven't yet accepted that there is, maybe an infinite amount of these bodies of states that are there waiting for us to inhabit. And in time, these bodies already exist. The body that I occupy now, in this state, it's not mine. I'm just sort of borrowing it. It's, our bone is on loan from time itself. My body's a part of time in this space. My spirit has decided to occupy it for certain reasons, which again connect to our own destiny and desire, attracting certain people into our lives to experience certain things, all based on the body. And while we are here, entangled in destiny and desire, we become infatuated with skill and luck. Skill and luck, though harmless in the sense of wasting time and the occupation of our minds with it, when you finally get to the enlightenment phase of your desire and destiny, the thrill of skill and luck can diminish, or you'll place less of an emphasis on what it means to you. Watching sports, you'll be excited by something that's, involves other people, the arena, and you'll be, appreciative of someone's skill, or feel deceived by the luck of the other team or something. But the closer you are to that true enlightenment of yourself, you won't be engrossed by it. It won't be so important to you. You'll see there's a definite reason for destiny and desire, but that skill and luck is not going to last. It's not. See, the thing is that destiny and desire function in all of these bodies, whereas, like in a dream, your skill and your luck really don't play a factor. It's just experience. And here we have the ability to think about what we do, self-analysis. It can be terrifying. That's why in those states people will enhance their entertainment versus their enlightenment. But at one point it breaks and you have to be enlightened, and you realize it's nothing to do with any religion or idea. It's just what exists within. The Holy Spirit is within you. It's nothing to do with religion. The religion has taken those things, and they know those things, and they use it. They manufacture it for their purposes. But the correct purpose is that the Holy Spirit that is within you, that is within your body, is who you really are, and that you're a fractal of the Great Spirit. And the Spirit is what we call the universe. It's interesting how the universe is so important, and yet religions don't really much talk about it. What I'm really driving at is that here in the physical world, this level, we feel it is so important to work, to move forward with these little progressions that really are just change. There's no true progress. It's just rearrangement of things. And the fact that a system of debt and money and all that type of thing, in theory, some aspect of it seems to make sense. Well, if I want something, I can't just take it. So someone decided to implement the idea of money and work. And it's grown in so many different proportions where it's the ultimate trap. So even if you do something, you have a lot of money, you're still encased in that desire, and your need for entertainment rises because it sort of soothes the soul to keep yourself going. And when you make more of something, you create a new demand. It's not that often that people can have a lot of something like money and then not enhance their life, and then they stay at that tier and they have to maintain that. And when something changes and they fall from that tier, it can be very upsetting to a person. What I believe at this point of living through entertainment and finding a need for enlightenment, I found that having to work is the ultimate sin, the ultimate chains, because we need it for everything, and yet you give up your time and your life for it. And no matter what you do, no matter if you have what people would call, a fantastic job, it still is just part of the entertainment of everything. If you make food for people, you're entertaining them with that need, and you're going to need money after you make the food. If you manufacture things, you're going to have to do the same. An entertainer of any kind, sports player, musician, it's all entertaining. And it seems so seductive because, I might as well be an actor or a musician. I'm going to waste my time for money. But still, in the end, there's a great hold over our minds and bodies, a real encasement of it. We all are really seeking is to rise from these chains. We can live in these bodies and be perfectly happy without having that exchange. We just have to figure out collectively how to do it, and not going back to old ways such as barter systems and things. Those methods were just the precursor to the entanglement of money and work. So that is our destiny and desire and action, is it? Instead of going directly to enlightenment, what we call the so-called devil of things, it's really just a part of us. Humans invented the devil. We bedevil ourselves. It's nothing to do with your Holy Spirit. It's all just created by us because of the fear of enlightenment. The work is never done. They need more money. They just need to be entertained. These are all things that control us out of the fear of not knowing what else to do, of not going beyond seeking enlightenment, but being a part of it. So the best thing you can do for yourself, if you really care about your soul and your spirit, is to remember that the Holy Spirit is within you. The power of the Holy Spirit is within